Lighting that you love can make all the difference in a room.
Home Improvement is brought to you by Arrow Service Team. Sarah talks with Denise from Oztech Electric on how it's done. Let's check that out.
Good morning. I am here with Denise Osmond with Oztech Electric, and we're at my house. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
My dogs are here too. The whole family's here. Well, minus the kids and the husband. But I'm really excited to talk about lighting today. So let's kind of dive on into it because we're going to be replacing my light fixture.
Yeah.
So first things first, like what would you suggest if you're going to do this yourself at home? What would you suggest people do first?
Yeah, you can definitely do this yourself at home. Go down to your breaker or wherever your panel, your electrical panel is located, and turn off the breaker.
If you break your box.
Yes. If you don't know which breaker it is, test them out, find out which breaker it is. Sometimes those labels wear off. Sometimes they're not labeled accurately. So find out which is the correct breaker and start there because you want to make sure you're doing it safely. If you need help with your electrical panel, let us know. We'll help you figure out which one is which to get you going. But then you want to move any furniture out of the way like you've done. You've taken your table out of the space here. And then you can bring in a ladder if you need one. Sometimes you can change your light fixtures without any added height to get you up to the ceiling or whatever. As simple as changing a light bulb. You don't always need a ladder to do so with your light fixture.
But what you're saying is you don't want me to like teeter on my table to get way high up there.
Yes, move your table. Don't bring a stool up. Don't stand on an office chair that's going to wheel away on you. We want you to be safe. And if you need somebody there with you to hold the ladder, make sure you have someone to assist with that. And then with the light fixtures, when you're replacing one, this has to come down. So you need somebody to help hold this as you're taking it off the ceiling. And then with your new one, you need somebody to help support that as you're putting it back up on the ceiling.
So this is not a one-man job. No. Or a woman.
Right.
The person will be doing this. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
But when you're grabbing that new light fixture, what is really your best tips to figuring out what to do? Like what one to pick? Because there's like a lot.
Yes. Oh, I highly recommend shopping around for your light fixtures first. Don't just run with the first one that you see. You want to make sure that it is efficient. You can find super pretty light fixtures, right? There's tons out there that are gorgeous. I'm going to tell you right now, those ones that have all the glass beads and look so beautiful, they are tedious and will take you a lot of time to put together. They don't come put together for you. You will put that together.
Put this one together too. My husband and I did it.
Yeah, so get the instructions out of the one that you've selected and follow them word for word from the beginning to the end. I don't care how long you've done this work before. Every light fixture is going to be a little bit different. So your instructions are going to guide you through the process.
Perfect. Okay, so talking about the things that were in, reading the directions twice. Yeah, this came in my box with my light fixture. And I know there's a few extra tools that you might not have or, that you maybe just a typical homeowner doesn't have that you might consider to get.
Yes.
And these little doohickeys here. I'm going to call them little hacks.
They look like little hats. Those are the wire nuts. So your wire nut, you can buy better ones. These work, but you can buy better ones at other local stores. And it's to make a good connection for your light fixture. So you need those pieces. Don't get rid of them. Okay. But it's better to go get a higher quality one.
Okay, perfect.
And you can test the voltage with this before you start the process, just to make sure that you've got that breaker turned off, making sure there's no electricity running through.
It's like a magic wand.
Yeah.
So you touch that where though?
So you're going to touch it to the wires. So you turn it on and you touch it directly to the wire and it'll tell you if it's hot. And the hot means it's turned.
It's like a live wire.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yep.
Okay. So if that's a live wire, then you didn't turn off the appropriate breaker.
Yeah.
It hit your breaker box. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So what other tips can you give our viewers when doing this yourself?
If you ever hit the point where there's too much, there's way more wires than you expected when you take that down, or there's just a lot going on and now you're confused. Your instructions maybe are not as clear as you thought. YouTube has not helped you. Then give us a call. We'll help you through the process and make sure that it's safe for you.
You're not sure about if this is something that you can actually accomplish. The best thing is just to call a professional.
Yes, definitely.
Well, be sure to go ahead and give Oztech Electric a call for any questions that you may have. Back to you in studio.
We are hearing live that she loves the light. So
Yes.
I'd say that's a success.
Yes.
And this has been Home Improvement, which is brought to you by Arrow Service Team.
I will say lighting really can make or break it. I personally like it to be warm, like almost an orangey. I will turn off the lights that I actually have and then just turn on my orangish like lamps.
You've seen my office. That's
Yes.
kind of how I like
Yeah.
to have it too, like
Yep.
just a warm glow.
Yep.
More than the bright fluorescent
Yeah.
light.
So I like the idea of taking out the old, what was there, and then putting in something. I really like the one that they put in Sarah's house.
It's very modern.
So pretty.
Very cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Piece of art almost.
But for more information, you can find Oztech Electric online or on their social media. But